Ever notice something kind of strange? Some people are always looking for love. Talking about wanting a relationship, wanting connection, wanting someone real. But the moment love actually shows up, they panic, they ghost, they run. Like love just flipped a switch inside them. That is philophobia, the fear of falling in love. Here is the irony. Almost everyone wants to be loved. Deep down, we all want someone who genuinely cares and chooses us fully. Love is sold as something magical, exciting, worth chasing. Falling in love sounds tempting, but for some people, love does not feel like excitement. It feels like danger. Instead of butterflies, there is fear. Instead of joy, there is pressure. Those irrational worries and constant anxiety around emotional attachment are what we call philophobia. The word philophobia comes from the Greek word philos, meaning to love or to be loved. People with this fear stay extremely alert when emotional connection starts forming. They avoid attachment whenever possible. Even when feelings begin to grow naturally, they shut them down, pull away, or disappear. Not because they feel nothing, but because feeling something feels unsafe. Over time, this fear can quietly lead to emotional isolation. So where does this fear come from? The first reason is cultural norms. In some cultures or belief systems, romantic love is seen as wrong, shameful, or sinful. Growing up with fear of punishment or judgment can teach the brain that love equals danger. The second reason is anxiety and emotional distress. Someone who has experienced emotional breakdowns may feel tense and insecure in relationships that require trust. Anxiety weakens rational thinking and slowly erodes self-worth. To protect themselves, people may isolate and avoid romantic relationships altogether. The third reason is past emotional trauma. Painful breakups, betrayal, or divorce can leave deep scars. Even when time passes, the fear of loving again remains. Many people believe the past is over, but the body does not forget. In The Body Keeps the Score, psychiatrist Bessel van der Kolk explains that trauma does not live in logic. It lives in the body. A body that has been hurt remembers fear, even when the mind thinks it has healed. So, when someone meets a new person who makes their heart race, the brain may not read it as excitement. If that sensation was once tied to pain, it gets misread as danger. They are not afraid of the new person. They are afraid of reliving the pain. Philophobia can also form in childhood. Growing up around unstable or painful marriages can shape how someone views love. Love becomes unpredictable, unsafe, something that eventually falls apart. Even witnessing someone else go through a chaotic relationship can plant fear around loving someone. Common signs of philophobia include intense anxiety around dating, suppressing real emotions, avoiding places filled with couples like parks or movie theaters, avoiding marriage and weddings, isolating from the world out of fear of emotional attraction, and physical reactions such as shaking, a racing heart, shortness of breath, sweating, freezing, nausea, or even fainting when faced with anything related to love. At some point, this fear stops being a quirk and starts becoming a problem. Philophobia may sound unusual, but it can be just as serious as any other phobia. When these patterns last longer than 6 months and begin to disrupt daily life, it is time to seek professional help. Treatment for the fear of love can be effective. Therapy and, in some cases, medication are commonly used. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, helps people recognize fearful thought patterns, understand how they create anxiety, and slowly reshape beliefs about love and connection. Exposure-based therapy gradually introduces romantic situations, such as simulated dates or romantic movies, helping the brain learn that emotional closeness does not automatically mean danger. In certain cases, antidepressants may also be prescribed to help manage overwhelming sadness and emotional distress. At its core, the fear of love is not weakness. It is protection. A nervous system that learned that love was not safe. And healing does not start by forcing yourself to love harder. It starts by teaching your body that love no longer equals pain. If this feels familiar, you are not broken. You learned to protect yourself when love did not feel safe. Healing is not about forcing yourself to love. It is about slowly teaching your heart that it does not have to run anymore.